Drum roll. And the first winner. Oh, first verify. Yes, verification. There are systems in place. And the first winner at the 4th National ICT Championship is Miss Olga Martins. Give her a round of applause. Miss Olga Martins, please come to the stage and collect your prize. The second time. You see, the prizes are so many, they are falling out of your hand. You wish it was you. I can see the despair on your faces. Don't worry, there are more prizes to come. It's not the end. There's no poverty here at the summit. Only abundance. Abundance of prizes. Another round of applause to Miss Martins. Miss Martins. The next lucky winner. Verification. And the winner is Mr. Tierkus Isaac. Bring your ID, please. We want to verify. Please bring. He is the next lucky winner here. It's maybe your friend, and you know he's left. Congratulations. Please give another round of applause. Here's the other one. Yes, here's the. Drum roll. We are ready to announce our third winner here at the 4th National ICT Summit. And it's Mr. Miede. You see, now you want to wear, you see? You snooze, you lose. Please give a round of applause. Yeah, the books must be cooked here, ne? They are not. Yes, please shuffle. Make sure you are shuffling. Yes. We have how many more prizes? Is this the final prize? We have 3 more. 2 more. Whoa. Grand prize. The next winner coming in, not in the 4th place, but in the 1st place, maybe the 5th place. Give it up to Mr. Silas Newaka. Waka, Mr. Nawaka. Congratulations, sir. For those of you who have not entered, now you're like, mem. You see? It's 2 T's and C's apply. Next time you'll know that it's serious business here at the summit. The last one. You must pray. And hopefully more than Muslim people just to win, you know. Every day you must pray just to make it. The last winner is Mr. Patrick Sam. No. Miss Lucia Augobus is the last winner. Please make your way to the front. Give her a round of applause. Look at that smile. That's how it feels to be a winner. The grand prize. Can you hand over the grand prize? Let's maybe at least touch it. Woo! It is a Canon 285 HS. Oh, shitty man. Who wants this? Who wants this? No one wants it. Okay, I was hoping that was the end case. So I can have it organized as nobody wants it? Can I have it? Honorable Minister, can I have it? The last but not the least, the winner that's going to be taking away this Canon. Okay. Honorable Minister, these people make sure that you work for every cent you receive. So please make your way to the front to help us draw the final winner. Give us the honor of who's going to walk away with their prize. Please give the minister a round of applause, guys. He's showed a lot of dedication to the summit. Obviously, he's a man with many tasks, but he's chosen to be here again today. Yes. Woo. Wishful thinking. It is from Cactus Investments. It is Mr. Achifortntube. Give him a round of applause as the winner of this Canon camera. It's sponsored by Scubans. So thank you to Scubans for this lovely camera, and you, my friend, are the lucky winner today. Please, all the winners, again, another round of applause to the organizers for these wonderful prizes. Okay. Scubans was the sponsor for that camera. They say all good things come to an end. This is that end. I am hoping that you use this platform to network, to enhance your knowledge, to link up with people with the necessary skills, to develop not just, I think, the digital or the ICT sector, but I think Namibia as a country. To give us the final closing remarks in honor of the summit and the work that's been done, it's the chairperson of the ICT's 4th National ICT Summit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the lady who was the captain of the ship. Huh? There's a crew as well, but there's also a captain. So she steered this ship. Please give it up and show your warm appreciation for all the hard work that's been done to Ms. Linda Aipinge to give us the closing remarks.
Yes. Thank you very much, Director of Ceremonies, for that warm welcome. I don't know, my team is so excited. I don't know whether they really mean that because they've never shown me that excitement. Yes, Honorable Minister and all protocol observed. I'm delighted to be here this afternoon to deliver the closing remarks for the 4th National ICT Summit. It has been a journey. It has been a journey, and I must say, yes, we have made it. We have made it. I really just want to highlight a few things that were mentioned during the 3 days. And I start with what our Honorable Minister highlighted to us as the ICT sector, that the public out there has high expectations on us to deliver on the mandate that is bestowed on us. As a ministry, we have the task to cascade that pressure further to the ICT industry. The ICT industry should play its role in developing ICT in the country. The minister also indicated that the industry must deliver and should justify its existence in this ever-changing ICT sector. Otherwise, there will be obsolete, old-fashioned, outdated, which will eventually force them out of this competitive ICT sector. That's a very powerful message. The Right Honourable Prime Minister, before I go to the Right Honourable Prime Minister, the Minister also mentioned that because of our theme, he was worried that it was so open-ended. But what he said at the next ICT Summit, which is the 5th National ICT Summit, he will hold us accountable, all that were to contribute to the theme. We will be held accountable to indicate what have we done to unlock the economic opportunities and to include the broader society of Namibia. The Right Honourable Prime Minister equally put us to task. She acknowledged the strides made in the ICT industry, but what she emphasized was that in order for us to achieve this theme, we need affordable ICT services and infrastructure rolled out throughout the country, especially in rural area. She uploaded the regulatory framework that is in place, the interventions that have been introduced to level the playing field. She suggested some ways to leverage ICT, and that include the modern, reliable digital technologies and applications. And she cited some benefits of using ICT and how it transformed and is transforming, and it will transform the societies. She also highlighted the challenges in the ICT sector, such as the infrastructure in terms of your electricity, the telecommunication backhaul in the rural areas, and that we should find ways to address these challenges. We also had some presentations from various speakers, from various sponsors that were aligned to the theme, but I will not go into the details of that for the first and second day. The third day focused on the youth, and we had a very powerful statement from the guest speaker who talked about the challenges and opportunities that are presented to the ICT, the youth in particular. So she urged the youth to take advantage of the opportunities presented by ICT. Interestingly also, we had what is most of us take for granted. We have our Wi-Fi in our homes. We leave our children to be connected anytime that they want. There was a question here early in the morning as to how many of us log out from our social media. I mean, in fact, you can wake up at 12 o'clock and check what has been posted on social media. But this is what as adults we're doing. And that is equally what our children are doing. There was a presentation on the National Reporting Portal for Child Sexual Abuse Material, which the ministry was very instrumental, and also presentation on cyber crimes affecting the children. So this presentation reminded us on the danger of cyber crimes and the importance of cybersecurity. It reminded us how vulnerable our children are online. It reminded us as parents, as guardians, to have or to play that critical role in the safety of our children while online. Let's not take it for granted that our children are online watching cartoons. Let's never take it for granted that our children are online just Facebooking. You never know who your child is talking to. You should put measures in place to ensure that the children are safe. We have heard of various examples here. What, for example, a 50-year-old can create a fake Facebook account, pretend to be a 14-year-old, and will be communicating to a 14-year-old, and this child falls a victim. These are the things, these are the reality of what is happening out there. So we never should take this for granted. We should play our role to make the cyberspace secure for our children. As I'm drawing to the conclusion, I would like to thank the Honourable Minister for, before I go there, I think what I mentioned also that today we also had some presentations, some innovative presentations, interesting one from our young people. Also, I think that's also one area that we neglect, that we really don't appreciate what young people in ICT are doing. Today, I think that has been demonstrated of the capabilities, and these people need our support. We need to support these young people. We need to encourage our young people to take up these courses, because ICT is the future. Not that I'm a director of ICT development, but I think ICT is the future. What do we do without ICT? What do we do without ICT? In conclusion, I would like to thank the Honorable Minister for not only spending his time, for having been with us this journey throughout, from the beginning, the planning stages, until the summit. He has been here yesterday. He was here, he was here Monday, he was here yesterday. He's here today just to make sure that he told me, he whispered to me that he came to give me moral support. So, but I know it's more than just that, because he really wants to see us off, and also for us to appreciate his commitment towards ICT development. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for spending your scarce time with us during the summit. The MRCT management and staff, thank you very much for your support. NIPAM for hosting us. This is a government institution that we chose to use and never disappointed. Thank you so much, NIPAM. Our health professionals who looked after our health during the summit. We had a clinic on site, and just before I came here, I just deliberately went there to just check the statistics, not to check what sickness, what everybody is suffering from, but just to check. But it was really an encouraging number to see that people have used the clinic. We might not maybe have time to go to this public clinic, but I think people use the opportunity really to make use of that. Or I don't know whether because I also wanted to find out how many committee members went there, because also the summit might have contributed to depression. So, but I couldn't go into the details. So, but really we made use of that clinic, so we thank them. And the men and women in uniform, they took care of our safety and security. I would always walk to them in the morning just to find out how the day before went, and they were always willing to assist. They were always willing to improve where we could. You might not have seen them, but I know who they are. They might have been among us, but they played a really critical role. To all the speakers, to the panelists, to the delegates from near and far, I know there are those people that traveled from all the corners of the country. You have made it this far, so we'd like to thank you for your intellectual contribution during the summit. So we're looking forward really just to welcome you again for future ICT Summit. To all the service providers in your various areas of specialization, I mean the sound, just to mention one, the lighting. I mean, this is an outstanding stage. I don't know how many of you have seen this stage before. So service providers in your respective specialization, we would like to thank you so much for being part of the ICT Summit. Wow. This is the moment that really makes me more emotional, and this is a dedication to my outstanding preparatory committee. The ladies in red, ladies and men in red. Can you please just all stand up? Can you please just all stand up and just join me here? Please just join me here. Come here on stage. I'm also counting as to how many of you have stayed until the last minute. So, everybody.
The short ones behind.
Ah, they're afraid of me. Why? Yes. Yes. Hey, look at that. Grand entry. It's such a big number, eh?
I know.
Yeah. You see, this is the team that is behind, that has been behind this summit. And I must mention that if anybody tells me that government employees do not work, I will sue you. I will sue you, because this is a team that has made this possible. These men and women worked day and night to make this a success. And they did that unconditionally. It was an unconditional commitment that they gave up their time, They sacrifices their families to be here. I mean, the last 2 days before the summit, we met here at NIPAM on Friday. We were here on Saturday. We were here on Sunday. And these guys just so persistent. I don't know where they get their energy from. So this is a great team that I've ever worked with. I'm so proud of you. And I'm looking forward to working with you. If I had a company, I could hire you all. Yes. So, thank you very much. These are the officials from government and private sector that have joined hands to make this summit a success. So without you, this would never have been possible. So from the bottom of this heart, I kindly thank you for all your commitment. And I'm happy to give, and what do you call the testimonial? And I must also mention that we have interns that are serving in the ministry. And then these interns who do not receive a single cent for serving as interns, they took on this job like it is their own, like it's in their job description. I don't know where these people got their energy from. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand as to what are they made of. Is it clay or what exactly? But you really are an outstanding team. We made it, and I'm so proud of you. Don't leave the stage yet. So thank you, my team. And also those in absentia. There could be those that are not here. And lastly, this summit would not have been possible without our sponsors and exhibitors. And I will lose my job if I don't mention them. I will lose on sponsorship if I don't mention them. I will lose sponsorship for the next financial year. One Africa Television, Huawei. I must mention that I'm not mentioning this in any order of preference. I'm just not even in their categories. So I'd like to start all over. And One Africa Television, Huawei, MTC, MTN Business, MultiChoice, NBC, Schoolmans, Standard Bank, Telecom Namibia, AVM, CRAN, Green, Silnam, ZTE, Business Connection, First National Bank, Namibia, Powercom, Accident, Headway Consulting, NIPAM, Namibia Training Authority, OTECU, Tuya Global, the Y-Free, the International University of Management, MG, UNAM, and NAST. So these have made this possible either in monetary or availing their staff to serve in this committee. So, and also for exhibiting, we deliberately included our institutions of higher learning because these are the institutions that are offering the courses in ICT. So we gave them platforms just to showcase what they have to offer. Also young people to go there and choose the courses. So thank you so much, our sponsors, and we're looking forward to really partnering up with you in future national ICT summits. Thank you very much for your kind attention. That is basically it for the day. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause to the entire organizing team for the 4th National ICT Summit that's taken place here at NIPAM. I must say that I've enjoyed being in your presence for the day, and I think what you did today could set precedents for many other national dialogues in terms of dedicating a whole entire day to the youth, since we're about 68% of the country's population. So whether we're talking ICT, whether we're talking land, hint, hint, whether we're talking education, I think there needs to be a day where the youth get to represent their involvement, because we also have a sense of responsibility towards the well-being of this country. To finish off, the theme again was leveraging ICT to unlock economic opportunities for an inclusive society. And I think in order to get that goal or that vision achieved, that's a shared responsibility. So before you leave, ask yourself and remind yourself, what is my role and what is my responsibility, and how am I going to hold myself accountable. I think that's important in going forward. Not just what is your role, responsibility, but how are you going to be accountable towards that. And in doing that, I always finish with a quote that I fundamentally believe in is important, and that is, if we want things we've never had, we have to do things we have never done. So, on that note, from myself, Patrick Sam, again, thank you to the ministry. This has been your 4th National ICT Summit. Until next year, from NIPAM, it's cheerio. Thank you.